Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, my page. It's been a while, yes. I haven't practiced my advice on consistency. I am now posting for the year 2025. Happy New Month to you all. Today we're going to talk about friendships. Yeah, you know, your friends change constantly. I mean, some of us have had friends from childhood who we no longer hear from. Some of us have had friends at different stages of our lives, in junior high school, senior high school, in the university, and even now that you may be at your workplace or wherever you find yourself. Sometimes relocation, so moving from your place of stay, like where you are used to a different place, can cause changes in the friendships that you have. You know, one thing I've noticed is that distance affects relationships of every kind. Yeah, so effort must be put into whatever relationship you have. But today, let's dwell on friendships. Now, sometimes we cherish external friendships, as in people we meet in school, at other places, over the friendship that we have with our siblings. It's not bad, but I mean, if anything happens, you're running back to your family, right? That is, if your family is supportive and everything. Now, how are some of the ways that we can navigate friendships? Like, things keep evolving, relationships change, friendships change along the line. How do we navigate friendships now that we are no longer children? So I think one of the ways is to focus on the quality of your friendship. What are you investing in your friendship? You know, am I calling this person? Are we communicating constantly? Do we pour into each other? Like, are we intentional about keeping this friendship, or we just want to have a lot of people around us? One thing about me is that I struggle to make new friends. It's I don't know. It's a thing. I just struggle to make new friends, and I don't know how I'm going to break out of that. But yeah, God is helping us here. So the ones that you have around you, you prioritize your time with them. You make sure that you are not just being friends with somebody because someone else says so, but it has to be a meaningful relationship. A fulfilling relationship where you share the same or similar virtues or values, and where you get to understand your differences, yet you realize that your differences complement your friendship. Also, you don't just cut off old friends because you have made new ones. You have to keep nurturing your long-standing friendships. Friendships formed in earlier years can serve as a strong base or platform of support for you as you go on. And they are very valuable. There are some people who have kept friends from kindergarten till now. They are still friends. Some have even moved from where they stayed as children, and yet they are still friends. Some are in Europe, their friends are in Africa, and they are still friends. Yes, it's because they have nurtured their long-standing friendship. The friendship that exists, they have prioritized it whilst making new friends along the line. So we have to also make time for our friends. We have to listen to them. We have to check up on them. One thing about my friends that I admire the most is the fact that they are godly. Yeah. So they tend to check up on me, not just because, oh, this is my friend, let me call her or something. But it can just be the, oh, I'm checking up on you. You've been coming to mind, everything. They check up on you. Sometimes you are down, you've not told them. They will call you in that moment. The words they will speak to you will just encourage you out of that trench that you find yourself in. You realize that you pick yourself back up because your friends are concerned about you, that when the Spirit of the Lord prompts them concerning you, they don't push it aside. They immediately act on it. They pray for you. They pray with you. When you call them, no matter how many days you've not spoken, how many weeks you've not spoken, when you call them, it looks like you had just spoken yesterday and you are picking up from where you left. It's very beautiful. Friendships influence your life a great deal. Note that friendships evolve. Just like you are growing, you're no longer the child that you used to be. You're no longer in JHS, you're in junior high school, you're no longer in senior high school. Your friendships will also change. Why? People will get married, they'll get busier. The things you used to do together, you will no longer do those things. People will give birth, people will find themselves out of the locality in which you both were. A whole lot of things can change the dynamics of your friendship. That's why I mentioned earlier that what it takes intentionality. You must be intentional about keeping your friendship. Be open to the fact that your friendship will evolve, it will change. Don't hold on to that friendship that you felt you had in the past and at all costs you want it to remain the same. Adapt, adjust to the changes that come with the evolution of friendship. It is beautiful when you adjust than to insist you want what was there before. Otherwise, you keep disappointing yourself. Also, make it a conscious decision to celebrate their milestones and their achievements. Oh, your friend has gotten married. I'm happy for you. If you can be there, you be there. You celebrate with them and everything. Oh, they've graduated. They've opened their new business. Maybe you are not there physically to be part of it, but showing your support by celebrating their milestones and achievements can strengthen the bond of your friendship. Also, just casually reminding them of, oh, do you remember the time we used to do this? Like reliving past experiences can also strengthen the bond of your friendship. It doesn't mean that maybe you want to do it again, but then you are just reminding yourselves of how far you've come as friends. It's very important to not insist on keeping your friends in a bottle, if you get what I mean. Yes, because there will be a time where you will also get very busy. You may get married, you may get pregnant, you may be promoted at work, which means more responsibilities. You may be tied with a lot of other responsibilities here and there. You may not have enough time for yourself or family or even friends. What do you do then? Now, who are your friends? And how do they influence your life? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. I'll be waiting to read them. Love you all and enjoy the month of May.